My father has always been the biggest person in the room, not necessarily by word, but by deed. I'm Stu Goldstein. My father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's and amyloid angiopathy about 10 years ago. He was an athlete, somebody who was All-American soccer player at Syracuse University, but basically could have chosen any sport he wanted. He was a veteran, served in the Army, mainly as a way to get out of being thrown out of school in the first place. And he was a businessman and a very bright guy. My father is an amazing man. He's still funny to this day. He can make anybody laugh. His speech is slurred. He really doesn't have much of a memory at all. He smiles a lot, but he sleeps a lot more. He has care around the clock. He has no independence. I think when somebody is diagnosed with Alzheimer's, you go through a lot of different stages. You know, the first is, I think, that you want to believe that there's something wrong with the diagnosis. The reason I got involved in the Alzheimer's Association was I couldn't stand the idea that there was nothing I could do. With any chronic illness, for the person who's suffering from the illness and from the people who love the people who are suffering with the illness, one of the hardest things to accept is this feeling of helplessness. And once I got involved, I couldn't stop. You know, once I got involved with the Alzheimer's Association and you meet the people who are really affected on a day-to-day basis and you can really understand their stories, there's so many different things you can do. Some of it's raising money, some of it's raising awareness. You know, I would like to say that I do all the work I do with the Alzheimer's Association in honor of my dad, and that was how I started, and that's a lot of it. But if you talk to anybody who's a child of somebody with Alzheimer's, there's not a day that they don't go through where they can't remember a phone number or a name or where they put something where their mind doesn't immediately go to what's going on with me. And now as a father of two sons, I think about my children and the children of other people. And if we don't do something now, if I don't do this in honor of them, we're not going to get to a solution.